Very good morning, children. I am your SHO sir. Here we go with the 12th volume of the chapter Insurance Claims. And this will be the last video for this particular chapter. In my next class, we shall go for a new chapter. Hope you have tried the previous problem. I made it as 40, question number 40. And that was the previous question which I am saying, which I told you to write down this particular problem, which was not there in your question bank. May 2016 problem number. Now coming to the June 2005 question. That's the last question, 41, question number 41. So here also you can find similar is the case where there is in valuing stock on 31/12/2012 due to obsolescence, 50% of the value of the stock originally cost 6,000 had been written off. So these are the sentences which you have to look in. Right there, there is an abnormal line of goods now here. Okay, 6,000 is the worth of the abnormal goods on which 50% is being written off. Under 3,000 write off ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ವಾಪಸ್ಸು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 52,000 closing stock add ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. In May 2013, 75% of this stock had been sold at 90% of the original cost, and it is expected now that the balance of the obsolete stock would also realize the same amount. Okay, so this has to be taken only in the memorandum trading account. I'll explain when I'm taking the memorandum trading account how to consider that. Okay, so you can start now with the trading account. So go for the trading account. As usual, this 37,500, that is the opening stock, you can take on the debit side. Then there's a purchases for the previous year, this you can take on the debit side. Then there is a sales being made for the previous year, this you can take on credit side. And the closing stock as on the 31/12/2012, this amount you can take in the inner column. Then add back which is written off. I said 30% is being written off, 50% is being written off on 6,000 into 50%, so that gives you 3,000. Add up that, so balance you are getting 3,70,000. Now this is the total, and the difference you are getting GP 78,750. Go for a GP ratio. So GP ratio 78,750 by 3,15,000 into 100. So that gives you 25%. Now that is the rate of GP. Okay. Pause it down and write down. And the next you can take up the memorandum trading account up to 36/2013. This you can take up right on debit side to opening stock. See what is the total of opening stock here? It is 55,000. First you write that in the total column. Adana total column you got 55,000. But ಈ 55,000 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 6,000 original cost worth of abnormal goods ಇದೆ, that you take up here in the abnormal goods 6,000. So 55,000 minus 6,000, the balance you are getting, now that is the amount of opening stock, take it as 49,000. Then you go for purchases. So purchases 1,45,000, same you write in the total column also 1,45,000. Next you can go for a sales, take on credit side. The total sales is given here. How much is the total sales? You can find 1,84,050. So that you write in the total column. In that there is an abnormal line of goods. You can find it is given here. 75% of this stock had been sold at 90% of the original cost. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ ಆ 6,000 ಏನಿದೆ, ಆ 6,000 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ 75% ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. but adu 10% loss and it is being sold at 90%. Okay, so this is how it is being calculated. 6,000 into 75% into 90%. So that gives you 4,050. So balance is 1,80,000. That is a normal goods which you have to consider. 1,84,050 minus 4,050. So balance 1,80,000. Alright. Next, what you have to do, go for a GP. So GP you calculate only on this 1,80,000 into 25%. That is how you are going to get. Then there is a loss, cross loss. I'll give you a working note for this, how you are getting 600. Okay, then you can go for a totaling on debit side. So the same difference you take on credit side as by closing stock as on the date of fire. Okay, so how to take up that? This is the change difference. Okay, this amount minus 1,80,000. So difference you are getting 59,000. And this amount how you are getting is, I'll give you a separate working note for this, 1,350. Then these two total gives you 60,350. Okay, so how it is being obtained, I'm giving you here. Opening stock of abnormal goods at cost, it is 6,000 minus the cost of normal goods sold, 6,000 into 75%. That is the original cost, 6,000 into 75%, so 4,500. Then remaining stock is 1,500. This is the original cost, right? Then the closing stock, this how you are going to get. See, it is given the balance remain. And now that the balance of the obsolete stock would also realize the same amount. Same amount and the same at 90% it is being realized ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Okay, same amount and not the original cost, but it is at the previous whatever the stock which is being sold. 75% stock is being sold at 90%. So ಅದೇ rate ನೀವು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so that is taken, right? So take up that. Now 1,500 into 90%, so that gives you 1,350. The same is taken here. Okay, now the 6,000 total, same 6,000 total minus 4,050 and minus 1,350. The balance is the gross loss. This is the difference. That's why I have given you this particular symbol here. So that is the difference. All right. So how you are getting that gross loss again? See, this 4,500 worth actually being sold at 4,050. Alige loss estaito 450 rupees loss aito. Hage ee 1,500 na estike torsta idivi illi 1,350 ge torsta idivi. Illi loss estaito 150. So 450 plus 150 together gives you 600 ನಿಮಗೆ. ಅದೇ ಲಾಸ್. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ gross loss. All right, ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ what you have to do. You have to go for a statement of fire claim. ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಹಿಂಗೂ ನೀವು ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. This is alternative way to show. What is this? 1,350 how you are getting. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ 6,000 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 75 ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 75%. ಇನ್ನು ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 25% ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, so 6,000 into 25% into 90%, that is giving 1,350. Okay, so this is alternative. So alternatively, closing stock of non-goods, how you can calculate it, this is the difference. So don't again get confusion from where you have got 25%, because 75% is sold, so remaining is 25%. ಈಗ 25% ಎಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? 90% ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? That is how you are getting 1,350, right? then this part you are aware. So 60,350 ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ salvage stock ಕೊಟ್ಟೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, salvage goods, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ necessary ಇಲ್ಲ. So balance gives you the amount of stock lost due to fire, or that is the amount of fire claim to be launched. I hope this you have understood. So ಇದು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ, ಪಾಸ್ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಡೌನ್. ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. And coming to these questions, that is questions which are covering for section A. Already this I have given you even in the question bank, so you can notice. The salvage, what is meant by salvage? That is a half burnt or a residue which is being left out after the fire accident, right? That partly damaged or half burnt goods anta heltivi. How do you treat this? If it is taken over by the insurance company, it is not deducted in the third stage, you are aware. Okay, it will not be deducted from the closing stock as on the date of fire. On the other hand, if the same is being not taken out by the insurance company, so in that case it will be deducted from the closing stock. Then what is abnormal line of goods? Already I told you. I hope only till here it is there. You can include even this particular sentence also. These goods may have to be sold either at a low profit or sometimes at no profit or even at a loss. Okay, so low profit or no profit or even at a loss. So this particular sentence you can add up here. Adu nimma ಒಂದು question bank ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, add ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅದನ್ನ. ಆಮೇಲೆ what do you understand by fire insurance contract? I hope this is a simple one. You can know that. Average clause ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. what is the objective? ಯಾಕೆ average clause include ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? Okay, why the average clause is being included? Simple thing. Okay, to discourage, this is the word what we require, to discourage the under insurance. To discourage under insurance. I told you when you go for a under insurance, you'll be paying a less premium, but you are forced to ask for a higher claim. That is not allowed. That's the reason why every insurance company will not allow for a under insurance. Okay, so to discourage the under insurance, there is a need for applying the average clause. Okay, then what is average clause? When it is applied. So when it is applied, I already told you, whenever the closing stock as on the date of fire is less than, I mean to say is more than the policy amount, athwa under insurance iddaga, that is why. Okay, so according to this provision, the actual claim is reduced proportionally to the extent of the under insurance in case of the goods are insured on the date of fire. Idu when it is applied, and the average clause is applied for this question. This is the sentence. The average clause is applied when there is an under insurance of subject matter. You can write like this. Athva, as you have understood, it is applied when the closing stock amount is more than the policy amount. Closing stock as on the date of fire, if it is more than the policy amount, then you can apply the average clause. Same again here, when is the average clause being applied and how do you calculate the amount of claim in that case? So this is the formula which you are going to use, right? Under insurance iddaga average clause apply ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Then what do you mean by under insurance in fire claim? See, under insurance again, what is this? When the closing stock, that is the value of stock as on the date of fire, ಈಸ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ದ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಬಂದು ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದು ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಂಡರ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇನ್ಕರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಇನ್ಶೂರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ವಿಶಿಂಗ್ ದ ಫೈರ್? ಇನ್ಶೂರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪನಿ, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಇವನು ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅವನು ಆ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇನ್ಕರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ? ಇನ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೈರ್ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್, it is added. Okay, that is a so hence it is being added to the stock as on the date of fire. Then I hope all this other what do you mean by understand by consequential loss of profits? A consequential loss of profits, I've told you in the beginning, if you could remember, you can see here types of fire claims, loss of stock, loss of property, and loss of profits ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನಿದು loss of profits is whenever stock gets destroyed, the property gets destroyed because of a fire. Okay, you may not, that is a businessman, may not be in a position to fulfill the orders received. Okay, in that cases definitely the profits also will not be received. Not only the loss of stock is there, loss of property is there, but also there is a loss of profits. Okay, such what we said as a consequential loss of profits. So the loss of profits that could have been earned during the period of dislocation of the business due to the fire accident, such what we say. Then what is the fire claim? It is a claim made by the insured to the insurer for the loss suffered by him due to the fire accident. And other things, I hope these are all simple. See, idakella ondane answer. When does the average loss becomes applicable? When it is being applied? This I've been telling you, but different way of asking the question ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Well, ಇದು ನೋಡಿ, ಅಂಡರ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಓವರ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್. ಇದೇನಪ್ಪ ಓವರ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಶೂರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಟೇಕನ್ ಆಸ್ ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಶೂರ್ಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫುಲ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. when the closing stock as on the date of fire is less than the policy amount, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದು ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ರೆ such we say it as a what we say it as ಓವರ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಶೂರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Well, so by this I will try concluding this particular chapter. I wanted every one of you to go through this and try learning and see that the entire notes is being maintained. Okay, thank you.